Hi chat! Hi! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. My name is Quimby, and today we are going to be playing Slay the Princess The Pristine Cut. I would like to extend a big congratulations to Olive Arcane for getting the first Channel Points award. Very cool. Hello, hello. Yeah, Nice intro. Thank you, friend. This is Bread Bowl. Bread Bowl's our new frog friend who's gonna be hanging out with us during our intro scenes. And also, hi bisexual clothes. Hello. Good morning, Gamer Nation. Good morning, Purple. Morning, Gamer. Good Nation, says Candybot. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. I would like to tell you all about the very funny reason why I'm late today. Genuinely. It's Red Bull, but isn't red nor a bull. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. What are they thinking about that? I was actually like on track to be very on time for stream today, but then I had to spend 10 minutes listening to my mother just absolutely rip apart the Dancing Through Life scene from the new Wicked movie. Which was very fun. Quimby gets booped! Oh my goodness gracious me, that's fantastic. Thank you, friend. Much appreciated. Yeah, my mother's not a fan of the Dancing Through Life scene from the new Wicked movie, and I had to, well, I guess I would say get to. I got to listen to all of her critiques and all of the reasons why I wasn't good. Gosh, have I missed you all? Yeah, we've missed you too, friend. It's good to have you here. I'm sure you can be. Yippee! Yay! I don't know why I'm doing the woo part of my voice so much today, but yeah, that's how it is. So in case you're wondering, the reason why my mom doesn't like the Dancing Through Life scene of Wicked is because she feels like it doesn't focus on Fiyero enough. It's all spectacle and no substance. So I got my biology test. Biology test moment, real and true. Biology tests really do be like that. Right, to absolutely crush it. Yeah! Let's go, we love the enthusiasm. Are you cool? I'm doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. Had the improv show we've been working up to last night. That was sweet. That I quite enjoyed that. The kids did a great, fantastic job. Very proud of them. But I'm ready to not have practices every day again. I said 2 days before scheduled. Nice. You've got this, friend. I genuinely believe in you so much. Okay, I'm going to change the scene just as soon as Bread Bowl finishes his next trip across the screen. Alright, and here we go. Alright, content warning, when I become a doctor, content warning, Slay the Princess is a horror game not intended for all audiences. They have content warnings available on, blacktabbygames.com, and, they've got flickering image effects and parallax effects and stuff. Please keep yourselves safe. The first ever sub I will ever buy will be yours. Aw, friend. That's so sweet of you. Thanks. Oh my gosh. You're being sweet. It makes me, makes me melt. Thank you also for the not first. Very cool. Very pog. Love having you here. Next up on this screen, whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. It's like when you get your first paycheck and buy your parents a gift. Like that, yeah. I'm feeling very flattered right now, honestly. Look of proudness and gratitude on their faces. Yeah. You guys know me. I don't ever know how to respond correctly when you guys are being nice to me. And friend, that would absolutely kind of make me go whoa. I won't tell you. Keep it secret. Keep it hidden. Sorry, I'm just whoop. Just have to remember that sub equals I made it and achieved my goal. I'll be looking. I'll be keeping an eye out. I know that we're like not closer, and I'm not like I will be watching every day, but what happens? I'll be proud of you. I'll be so proud of you. I will remember, I swear. So if you guys remember where we left off with Slay the Princess, we finished up our third princess last time, and now we're heading towards Eye of the Needle. So let's music just switched. Let's hop into the adversary.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
That's a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Just finished Green's POV of Wildlife episode 5. Oh, is that out now? I checked earlier today, but it wasn't out yet. I heard it didn't go well. I heard it was rough. Bless. It was kind of wild. Ayy, like wildlife. Also, hi Penny, welcome to the stream. Lovely to see you. Let's proceed to the cabin. Oh,
warning,
episode 6 is out.
before you go any further.
We're on 6 now, aren't we?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
It's the last episode, you remember? I watched episode 5. I just had my numbers off. So 6 is the one that I was looking for earlier.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that?
Nope. 1 hour ago for Green. Yeah, that makes sense why I haven't seen it. I've been busy.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Sorry, I'll focus on the game in just a second, but I was busy listening, I don't know if you heard, I was busy listening to my mother absolutely tear apart the Dancing from Life scene from, the Wicked movie, so that's what I was up to.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
I don't know, I think trusting her could be kind of neat at some point.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Alright, here we go. Important, of course, if you talk about the last episode of Arcane, I will attack memories and I haven't watched it yet. At 07, but no spoilers in chat, please. Proceed into the cabin.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
The pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hey, what's this random plank of wood doing on the ground? And there's also another random plank of wood. Is that remnants from what the cabin used to be? Huh. Just noticed that. This ending was kind of funny though. Yeah. Trying to do a funeral and no one's paying attention. We are going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
So it's just, you know what? Yeah. And you know what? End of session. It was big silly. We are going to enter the basement. Server closes. Yeah.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend.
Oh boy.
The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I'm not a huge fan of sulfur, actually. Little, I guess, cold take. Not a fan of the smell of sulfur.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Eggs sometimes smell like sulfur, and I don't enjoy that.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Hi! Hi, princess!
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Hi!
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Stubborn can be a little based as a treat. Do you enable subtitles when watching Green's POV? I actually don't, oddly enough. I'm normally a subtitles girly for everything, but for some reason I just simply do not.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
They're amazing. Robot noises. Mm-hmm. I love how they sounded.
As you descend the final step,
Hi.
the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Hi, princess.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, I bet she could.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Nah, we're just base. We just keep going.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Yeah, twirling my hair. Hi. Hi. My grip is that when multiple people are speaking, you only get to see one person's dialogue. Yeah, that is tricky with subtitles.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Oh my gosh, promise? Let's see. I mean, we could talk to her, or we could just simply slay the princess. I like how Tom Scott does it. Oh gosh, sorry, I've got like something back in my throat. Give me just a sec. I ate granola earlier, and I think I had granola in my throat, but it's fine. We're fine now. I'm gonna have fun too, baby girl. Yeah. I mean, I think we just slayed the princess, honestly.
Good. With a singular focus, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, text is color coded and they get stacked on top of each other when multiple people are speaking. Oh, yeah, that does sound like a good way to do it.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Oh, we'll make it count.
You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum.
Ah,
your
man.
weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard.
Hi, princess.
Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
Ah, man, you know, as much as I'd love to listen to the stubborn on
We're
this,
not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
I do want to see my beautiful girlfriend, the Eye of the Needle, so launch the blade and attack her from a different angle.
You pull back on the blade's hilt, doing your best to free it from its sinewed prison. But as you tug the blade free, the princess slams you down onto her knee.
Wow.
It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. And you find yourself in midair, effortlessly tossed across the room.
Ma'am.
You hit the floor, your ribs complaining painfully. But you can feel the hilt in your grip. You still have your weapon.
Oh no, chat, she looks disappointed in us. Oh man. 7,412 screenshots on my PC. That's a lot, Penny.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
Wow. So all organized though, that's impressive.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
I don't know, stubborn, it's
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
it's just not working out, stubborn.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Oh my gosh, hi.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
This is it's a very important frame. I just think we I'm gonna actually take a second and get a drink of water right here. I just think let's hang out here for just a second or two. Yeah, it's ma'am. Whoo! She's gonna pop us like a grape soon.
How disappointing.
No, don't be disappointed in us.
She squeezes, the pressure
man.
unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter.
We'll get her next time, chat. screenshots get saved to picture, screenshots, year, month, day, hour, minute, second.png. Pretty convenient.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And we die. Chapter 3, The Eye of the Needle.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Hi, Stubborn.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
Hunted my guy. He had a moment in the den. That was fantastic. Screenshots meant a flame shot. Oh, that's a lie. Screenshots meant a flame shot, and then yeah, okay.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
No.
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive.
I mean, you heard the man. We need more room if we were going to survive.
Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
Well, but consider it all. I don't think she's going to try to slip away.
Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning?
Yeah.
Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
You sure about that?
It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through.
Yeah, alright.
It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason.
Oh, shut up, narrator.
We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Based hunted moment. Because Flameshot doesn't support automatically creating folders like that, so I have the script to monitor that folder saves to and move it. Nice. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence is poured out into the world.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further.
It's so interesting because we know that it's actually the voices that change the world like this.
Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too?
That's fair. Why wouldn't the woods change? Also copies it to screenshots meta all. Nice.
Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
Or something's gone horribly right. This is almost 0 disk space to copy it. Ooh, sweet. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else?
You're the chooser. The best we can do is advise. But we can help if you let us. These are just powerless thoughts and opinions. You don't need to let them drag you and the world to ruin.
No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. Proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
Oh, I've given it serious thought. I've given her serious thought. This is a feature I wish Windows had, because it's so useful when you need multiple copies of files. Oh, again, what's up with the womp? And, oh man, okay. Leading into the Rickroll, it does make sense. Let me get that marked for you. And, oh, thank you for the boop. Very cool. Very, very cool. Very pog. No, I mean, yeah, leading.
A tree!
Oh my gosh, where? I thought there were no trees right here. Oh, wait, but there's no trees visible. It's all rocky crags.
No last advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
That's so true. It's called symbolic links, where it doesn't actually copy the file, but instead when a program asks to open or modify the file system, will just return the data of the original file instead. Behind the house? The tree is behind the house! I'm sorry, no worries. Can't believe they'd hide a tree behind the house like that.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
Yeah.
Catharsis is for when we're finished. We need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
Something to chase. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
The pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there.
I mean, the Hunted really does have a point. Any edits to symbolic link apply to the original, and links always copy the original. Hey, yeah.
Take it.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
It's as much a part of us as any. What does that mean? What does anything about the pristine blade mean? I want to tear this thing apart and look at all the pieces under a microscope. But there's no way forward. There's a mirror at the end of the room, and that's it.
A mirror? But there is no mirror. There's the iron altar and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
I hate to burst your bubble, but there's definitely a mirror.
But there isn't a door.
Thank you, hero.
There is. Circles, all of it circles. There's something for us at the end of the room. The what and the why don't matter until we know them.
Hunted is so quiet for some reason. I don't know what that's about. But I guess, yeah, he's right. We are running in circles.
I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. And worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
I agree with the freak. Okay. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you?
Always.
The door's right there. It's right in front of you.
I'm always committed to the bit. Always. Takes almost to your disk space and it's way faster than copying, as you don't need to actually read and write the disk that much. Just the tiny thing that says, hey, path to link is a symbolic link to path to original. Neat, I can see what... Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Let's smash
You
it.
bring your fist crashing down against the door leading
gosh,
to the
darn it.
basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Well, there's that.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort.
Climbing up and down rock faces like this is genuinely terrifying. I've got a chronic habit of just climbing on very big rocks, as is natural, I would say. And oh man, the rocks like this are the worst because it looks like you should easily be able to do it, but then you get into it and everything's just so hard. You can't hold on to handholds like these really easily unless they dip down a little bit at the end. We're probably using our claws to really get a handhold here. But stuff like this is spooky.
The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Oh boy.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Oh, we're gonna do better than that.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
If you want to fight, then how about you come and get one?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
We'll need to show ourselves. Make her boil over and forget her metal bindings.
Alright.
Fine by me.
I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Continue to the basement landing.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
Oh good, this genuinely is kind of frightening.
Remember every crack and crevice. We'll need to be faster than her.
Sir, yes, sir.
You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Oh my gosh, hi. She's, I mean, I know, I love the chapter Princess and the Dragon, but she's really taking the dragon title. Yeah, same Corvigay. The Smiley 3.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
Hi.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh. Break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
Oh, all right.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run.
Then we run.
I really don't like the sound of this.
We're gonna be okay, hero.
It's the only way we live.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do.
I desperately want it.
So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Let's talk about it first. We can always fight when we're done, but I have questions. I want to know what happened after you killed me. Nothing here. If you want me, you'll have to come and get me. If you want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, we need somewhere with more space. Why don't you want to be free? Why do you insist on fighting me to the death down here in the dark? Fine, you step closer. Okay. I mean, let's try talking just a little bit. Let's talk a bit first. We can always fight when we're done, but I have questions. I want to know what happened after you killed me.
We've talked plenty. I'm sick of talking. I'm sick of waiting. I'm sick of you standing just out of reach and teasing me with a fight you won't let me have.
Oh, is she gonna do it now?
You disappointed me last time, so you don't get to choose what happens next.
Bloody
there
desire
we go.
in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run.
All right, all right, all right. Here we go.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
Go,
As you near the
go,
top,
go.
hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Ouchie, but also, ma'am.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Please.
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
Go, 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 go,
What
go.
is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Go, 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 go.
Little bird, where do you think you're going?
Go, 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 go.
We're almost there.
We're making it.
Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there.
Thank you, Hunted.
And we'll take the fight with us.
Hey. Oh, yeah, the bird nicknames again.
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
Oh, Candybot wants me to drink some water.
You glance back
Candy.
at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
And I love our game. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll double drink water. Okay. Alright. Alright. I do love to see how the cabin has disappeared now that we're up.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me! Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head!
Yes, ma'am.
Do it!
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Alright, sounds good to me. Alright, no, I don't think we talk here. I think we just simply slay the princess.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Let's go.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left, now!
Here we
As
go.
the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She
Oh, no.
overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly.
Sorry, roommate noises.
Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
Man, the eye of the needle is so hot.
It's nothing. A scratch.
We're doing all right.
Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
We're doing all right. We're doing okay.
We're actually gonna pull this off, aren't we?
As long as we keep focused in, then yeah.
You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again.
She's so hot.
She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady.
I'm faster.
More! Keep going! We can't stop now!
Yeah, all right.
You spy an
Oh.
opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink
Oh,
the
man.
blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us!
Oh, I thought it was in her arms.
But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
Hi.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
This time, yeah.
Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
And she gets taken away. But you do not have the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. That thing reeks of death.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Yeah, it's going to be okay.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Yeah. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Me too. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
I love when she says that because that really does mirror philosophy that I've been thinking about since I was very young, actually. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
Ooh, let's also really quick check our memories gallery for the Eye of the Needle. Yep. Alright. Thread the Eye of the Needle and slay her once and for all. Yes, very good. All of these we got with that. Alright. Give chase but failed to thread the Eye of the Needle for these 3. Only mistake you made last time is not pushing yourself hard enough. That's probably if we attack her down in the basement. So, it looks like we've still got 2 more routes to go on this one. And then adversary, we've still got quite a ways to go. Yeah. We haven't brought her to the Long Quiet yet. We'll get her another time. Alright, let's, long quiet. Alright. Let's see. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
If this is the last time, is there anything you'd like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Well, I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright, let's figure out what our last path is gonna be. Alright. So, I think I would like to keep leaning towards the chapter 3s, trying to get all of those done if possible. Either that or we could... I guess we could fight Witch and go into Wild. Because we have the direct confrontations. And that would take us to Wild, where we could, we could not kill the Wounded Wild, I just love the Wounded Wild so much. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, forget it, I'm not doing this.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Fine, alright. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
I'm not remaining focused on my goal.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Yeah?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm not too sure about that, but alright. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pristine blade?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We're going to enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hi!
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
It really does seem as though we're playing a dangerous game. Why? I'm here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Opportunist moment.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
I don't know, the narrator has said some stuff that makes me think a bit.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Hi.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
You'll see, narrator, you'll see. Hold on. Let me cook.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Oh, hero.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. See, chat, this is what we call lying, because I'm going to go upstairs and get the knife.
Okay.
You'll see. I'm role-playing.
I'll be
You'll
here.
see.
Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of
No,
the basement,
narrator, no!
but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding
gosh darn
into
it.
place.
Narrator! Narrator, that's not it!
Is someone else here?
Can't get the blade if I can't go upstairs. Hey, let me out of here!
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Narrator.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
How am I supposed to slay her if the blade is upstairs? Turn to the bottom of the stairs. I'll figure it
You
out.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Well, my guy was trying to grab it.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Yeah, and you've made it worse.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yeah?
She barely hesitates
whoa,
before raising her
ma'am.
arm to her mouth, her
I'm
teeth
role-playing, I'm
tearing
role-playing, it's
through her
fine.
limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Well,
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
oh, would you look at that? That's convenient.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh, no, I'm with the narrator. We are going to slay the princess.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
You see, I needed the knife.
The wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Yes.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
Kind of hot. Sorry. I'm supposed to be
Wounded,
mad at her.
but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Oh?
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
Okay.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, hero.
Don't waver now.
Oh, he's already wavering.
As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
Yep.
Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Yeah.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
All right. Slay the princess.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
Oh, she's so pretty.
We can still turn this around.
Sure. Finish the job.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here
Hey, what do you
either.
mean about that? Hey, what do you mean?
Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised.
I'll act as surprised as I would wish.
Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
Fair enough, I guess.
You take another step forward,
Oh.
and the princess lunges towards you.
Thought I was gonna sneeze for a second. I think it's past.
The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop. Neither you nor Princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the Princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
Oh man.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Yes.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
It's Jover.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Okay. Yay!
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And I die. Chapter 2, The Witch.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It will be the end of the world. Alright. I feel like I've explored the dialogue options here, so we are going to proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Mm-hmm.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, sure. No, that sounds very reasonable. Last time didn't go very well for us, so sure.
Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Yeah. Proceeding to the cabin. You can definitely trust us this time.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Pristine blade perched on its edge.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
She already knows. She can hear when we pick up the blade or not, but okay.
That's not actually a bad idea.
I mean, it's not gonna matter that much anyway. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Kinda hot.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Probably be doing her a favor, I guess. I mean, we may as well slay her then, right?
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Oh, but I'm gonna bite, so say nothing.
Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognized the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Oh yeah, that's great, because I remember who you are and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Which, I know, right?
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
I don't know, man.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
I don't know.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Yeah, I'm with Hero.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Hey, let's keep going.
Fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Hi, witch.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp blade, no doubt.
Yeah, admittedly.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
She literally heard us pick it up. Get with the program.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
We have.
Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Yeah, get with the program, narrator.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yes.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
Okay, let's keep going.
Well, you seem to be great at it.
Buttering up the narrator, always a good idea.
Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Kind of based.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Is it all behind us?
Let's keep moving.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
chat her up a bit first.
No.
Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
No, we're just gonna...
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
No, I think we're just gonna go for it.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I do have a tongue. Not gonna use it. I'd like, or I maybe a little bit. I'd like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time, and I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now. Slay the princess.
Do you think that being direct with your ill will frees you from its wickedness? Murder and betrayal are still murder and betrayal, whether you state your intentions or keep them hidden behind your back.
Yeah.
See, this is why we never tell people what we're actually thinking. She's just as mad, only now she's ready for us.
Should we go back and try for a direct cause I mean, no, I mean, yeah, let's just keep going.
Still, better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, I mean.
The crowd, yeah, which is great.
As you close the distance, readying your strike, the princess's chain falls from her wrist.
Yeah.
She takes advantage of your split second of surprise and throws a fistful of dirt into your eyes.
Oh, she's so cool.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
I mean, aren't we just as sneaky?
A woman after my own heart, really. It's a shame we're playing opposite teams.
Opportunist is down so bad for the princess.
This is why you couldn't just abandon her here. Left to her own devices, she would always find a way out. Now stop her.
All right.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
We are.
As you brush the silt from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt floor.
Hi.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
Oh my gosh, I love her.
She buries her teeth deep into your chest, tearing at... Great, she's distracted. Stab her in the back.
Yeah?
In for a penny, right? Why not?
Oh, ma'am. I'm gonna drink some water. Woo boy. So I just had to hang out on this frame for a second. Whoa.
As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
Ha, you bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you, and you're hideous, absolutely wretched, just like me.
Oh, we're just like each other.
Maybe we are the same. So what? Throw her off us. Kick her in the shins.
Kick her in the shin. Wait, how can I kick her in the shin? Oh gosh, Candy Bot. Oh my gosh, telling me to do a little stretch break right now? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's crazy that we're taking a little break right here. Oh man. Just look and Candy Bot wants me to drink some water too. Well, all right then. That seems pretty cool to me. Pretty neat. I mean, if Candy Bot's telling me to, then I may as well. Am I right? Am I right about that? Whoa! Alright, here we go.
We don't have to fight so dirty.
Yes, we do.
Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. It takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise.
See, this is why I can't truly hate the opportunist. Is sometimes he's got moments like this.
Are we? At the bottom of the barrel.
It may as well be.
We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is?
I mean, I can think of a couple other things, but...
No arguments here. You're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes. But if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we start climbing, well, who knows where we'll stop?
Who knows where we'll stop?
You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting.
Yeah?
And what a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the Book of Honourable Combat. Both you and the princess have broken a dozen times over.
Just scuffling.
That's nice and all, but are we winning?
Are you winning, son?
Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing.
Yeah.
The princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of warping wood.
Oh, I love her little cackle.
Wait, what's going on? We're establishing a newer, better pecking order.
I don't think we're talking about that opportunist. I love her.
No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise? Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time.
Ugh, she's just like me for real. I can't. Biting? Yeah, the biting.
I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening?
I don't know here.
Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
Basement getting smaller?
Do you hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
She's so creature. Oh. They popped off so hard with her design.
Excuse me, what?
She's so creature.
You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
Mutant hormones that turn you into this? Yeah, real.
That's right. They're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
Oof. What about you? They'll crush you just as easily as they'll crush me. This is what perfection looks like. Real.
As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially if I get to see it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me.
Just to spite you in particular.
See? This is exactly why you've been tasked to slay her. She's an antisocial monster who will gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction.
Oh.
The roots grow ever closer. We know. We can see them.
But Neri's gotta narrate. Let's see. Why though? Why are you doing this?
Because it's in my nature. Just like you coming down here to kill me is in yours. It's who I am.
It's in her nature.
That is extremely not us. We're just doing what we're told and making the best out of a difficult situation.
But we were made to do this.
Exactly. You're in the right here. Now focus up and win. You feel something against your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cavern. An unstoppable, unyielding wall of bark. You're running out of time. Shit. What do we do? What do we do?
It's who I am. Good. Love her.
We should probably get back to stabbing. The only way out of this is through her, right?
You know what? Let's go out fighting.
You attack the princess once more, and once more the two of you fall into a vicious brawl. The basement continues to shrink as you fight, but neither of you pay it any more mind. Not until it's too late. The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her, and all she can do is watch you.
kinda hot, is all I'm saying.
At first it's almost gentle. The two of you lift it delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness, and that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict.
Whoop, we're getting squished.
The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement.
I know, same.
Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still she smiles through it all.
I love her.
I can't wait to do this again. You wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
She wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unbearable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding as everything tightens. And then you pop. Everything goes dark. And you die.
You die. Chapter 3, The Wild. Bird cursor.
We are a path in the woods.
Order.
We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
Alright, just really quick, let's hop into memories and see what that's gotten us for a witch. Fight dirty in a direct confrontation. Fight until the world itself swallows you up. And then, okay, the rest of this is gonna be, you know, going up the stairs, different things. Ooh, the entire cabin is collapsing around you. Maybe the two of you should stop fighting. We'll have to go back there. She's so pronouns. She's so very pronouns. Sorry, still something trapped in my throat, I think. At any rate, she's so pronouns. Not turning your back to her. I'll just go first. See what their confidence. Okay, well, we've still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go with this one. At least 2 routes.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
I love the wild so much.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our 3rd?
Yeah, this is our 3rd.
That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The woods.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
The woods.
Sure, there's no reason to keep secrets. Someone decided to go in guns blazing last time, and that someone got us killed. And what should we have done? Let you draw things out with all that conniving? Everyone knows a straight fight is best. It's honest.
We've got some polar opposites here.
There's no need to bicker about it. I wasn't trying to start anything. I don't mind what happened to us. I kind of like it now that we aren't actively being crushed.
True.
Yeah, now that you mention it, this isn't so bad.
And it's not like the fight is what killed us anyway, it was the cabin. No point worrying about who charged who when that place ground us all into paste in the end. The princess included.
So true.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt. But doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Yeah. I always hate to unwind the wild. Why are you being nice to me? Don't you hate me? Don't we sort of hate each other?
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
Oh.
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us.
Oh.
It feels mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
Oh, princess.
Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it. Hold yourself together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Oh. Gaze at the hatred in your heart.
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
And just like that, you start to fall apart.
Oh.
Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me.
At least he's got good self-esteem.
We never got to see the end of that fight, did we? And we can't both be winners. One of us has to beat the other, right?
Oh, painful.
I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered. And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too.
To remember something else, too.
You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a
Got a
mortal
hand
body.
again.
You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
I don't have bird cursor anymore, I have hand cursor.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better. Finally, I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
Aww.
I wish I didn't have to.
Oh, princess.
Some division, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Mm-hmm.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
Oh, how forward of a cabin.
And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be.
Hi, princess.
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Wounded Wild is so pretty.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
This doesn't feel like a fight. This isn't what I wanted. Where's the victory in this?
Where is the victory in this?
Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
Do you want to explore psychosexual cabin route? Actually, what if we have to and forcibly removed by security? Security's like, nope, no more house of leaves. Get on out of here.
Do we have to do this?
You have to. You know you have to.
Do I? I never wanted to kill you, not really. But we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Cut her free.
You devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming.
Oh, shut up, narrator.
And that other thing is...
You'll just have to wait and find out when it happens.
Yeah, sure.
Just ignore him. What's he gonna do? Lecture us into submission? He can talk all he wants.
Mm-hmm.
He's weak. Thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like.
We can literally do whatever we like.
You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever.
Yeah, get out of here, narrator.
Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. And good luck getting her out of here.
Oh, she's so pretty.
I didn't think you would do that after everything.
The problem is I'm just so in love with her.
It's so cold without you.
But you don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Oh, it's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Finally! We're going places.
Yeah, we're going. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Alright, let's see if we can find some new dialogue. I might have exhausted all it by this point, but we'll see. You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
But you said she contains death. What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Let's see. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge, Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
I don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. Am I not a living being?
You never were. You are the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. For a time, this construct could help you approximate being alive, confining your mind to a single reality. But you've experienced far too many lives for it to work much longer.
Oh, that's kind of fun that I don't think we've talked about this before, where getting the princess perspectives helps make her whole, but then also us experiencing the lifetimes helps us to come to our own as a god. Okay. What else we got? Yeah, of all things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread?
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why...
'Cause I love her.
Maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come. I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
I love the idea of us just being incomprehensible to his little mortal mind. Okay. Let's see. Why would you want to rid the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
If you made us, then I want you to know that this has been torture.
The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion.
Do you know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her?
Of course they won't be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it real. Anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
One last question. I have so many questions for you, but that feels a bit silly at this point. Who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times.
You haven't. You've flirted with dying. You've played pretend. But your consciousness is an unbroken stream.
I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god. Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. I'm just an echo. And every echo fades away.
And every echo fades away? As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Okay, I'm actually gonna pause here and take a quick save. Because I have an ending in mind, but I want to make sure that we get to talk to her first. And here she is.
I can finally see you. And you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
It is.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
And so be it.
A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. You knew me, and I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave.
I did admittedly choose to pull apart that weave.
But you did not choose to end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
Address this vessel statement directly. You were a part of me. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you.
All things are connected through me and through you. To harm me is to harm yourself, is to harm everything. The truth of that moment remains our truth.
I crush you. I bleed you.
Yay!
I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back.
Yippee!
You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow your steps.
Hi, I have the needle.
There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be. We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
Address this vessel statement directly. We've both become better for what we've been through, haven't we?
We have. Look at what we are now, and see how small we were then.
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? As our flame threatened to blow itself out, you saved me from despair, and helped me build something from nothing. But the flames had to diminish for us to build something new.
Candybot wants me to drink some water. All right, Candybot. Yep, thank you for the reminder. I do much prefer the happy ending route where we go outside. I just think it's nicer. All right, there's water, and let's keep talking to her.
In a world without both of us, the flames could not go out, nor could they be lit again. Would you hold the world in place forever?
She's got a point. Address this vessel statement directly. That's a mockery of the life we shared. What we shared there was agony, but it doesn't have to be like that. We can find a way to make things better. I'd never want to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative? I'd never want to hold the world still, it needs you. The only reason we weren't happy was because we couldn't forget there's a version of that world we're living in. I think I'd never want to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative?
There is no suffering but the lies we tell ourselves. The only real suffering would be a world without my mercy.
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows.
Teeth beak! Teeth beak! Sorry, the teeth beak is so cool.
But we had a dance unfinished, and in the pitch black of the earth we found it. A ravenous symphony of death and rebirth.
Let's go. Let's absolutely go.
The dance is its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending.
Address this vessel statement directly. Hi, Den. I can't. Kissing her? Yeah, I love the Den. I don't want to think of a world without you.
Then don't.
Oh, then don't.
You
That was
are
simple.
weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. A tiny island caught between the death of the
Yay.
old and the birth of the new.
She really said, okay, then just don't. And I went, well. Hi,
But you did
Apotheosis.
not go quietly. You spat in the eye of that which would claim godhood, and through that defiance, you bound us both together.
Apotheosis is so cool. Don't think about it, Fletching. Okay. Yay. Mm-hmm.
Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And without you to resist me, there can be no externalities. It is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
Explore this vessel statement directly. I miss when that was you.
My threads, like yours, are unbroken. She is me as much as I was her.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There
Fair
is
enough.
no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Let's see. For this, we are going to leave as gods. I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy
Conflict
than to
carved
hear
meaning.
those words. The final piece lies with you.
Oh? Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Sorry. Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Oh. You are free, and she is with you. Love you? I know! Oh. I love you too. Sorry, that's what you're saying. I was like, what's the T on the end there? But it's fine. I'm just sorry. I just love her. Whoa, sorry. Look at her, and all of her faces so excited for this. Sorry, just what if she's perfect and I love her, and yeah. Look at the grass growing. It's like what we saw with the wild that one time.
It's magnificent.
It really is. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been, and just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. My goodness, this animation is gorgeous. Look at all the hers that there are, and they're all looking at us. Wow. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. What if through conflict we carve meaning? And what if I love her, actually, is my hot take there. Oh, she's just really good. And what if this game is good? Sorry, we're gonna click through the credits, because, it takes a while to get through them now. So many people have worked on this game. Oh my gosh, what if we were in love? Literally, what if we were in love? Oh my gosh, have we considered what if we were in love? Could be neat. Could be cool. Could be kind of funky. Sorry, I love her. Whew. And I love looking at the little creatures. Nub's a small monster. Alright. Oh man. Whew! Alright. Let's return to main menu and take a look at our memories. I believe, yes, find your freedom as gods forever together. That's great. So we're just missing... I need to go back to the strange beginning and leave with her as my heart. I need to return to my beginning and slay her once and for all. And then I also need to defeat her without any outside help and then offer her grace. So this is still... I'm planning... Okay, I will mention, I'm not planning to do this one as a full run. I'm planning to kind of cheat a little bit with save reloading on this one because I can't bear to actually kill her again. I've already played it through once. It's just that the pristine cut didn't keep that because the gallery didn't update when it came in. So we still got a stranger opening, and also defeat her without any outside help and then offer her grace. Looks pretty neat. I might go for this one next, to be honest. Maybe this one, then this one, and then this one with a regular heart ending. Okay, I believe, yes, we've now completed the wild, which is pretty sweet, pretty epic. I still need to figure out these two. I have no idea how to make that happen. And then I need to damn both of us to an incomplete existence at some point. Which is gonna be sad, but we'll figure it out. Still need to see through the stranger's eyes at the end of everything, so I need to do a run where she's not my heart. Okay, there's a lot going on here. If I'm going for this one next, then I need to choose which heart that I want, and I'm kind of wondering if we want Princess and the Dragon. But I'd want to leave with a gentle companion, and I've already done that, but maybe we do it again? We're gonna have to do harsh companion at some point is the problem. But I really want a Princess and the Dragon heart run, but then we wouldn't get anything new out of it. I love Princess and the Dragon. I mean, we could do it anyway if we want. You know, we've got choices. I'd also like to do another cage run this time around. See if we can arrive there with a paranoid and make something happen there. And let's see what else we got. I would love to do the Fury, the run that we started where we break into pieces, and then we figure something else out. We can do whatever we want forever. We're literally a god. We're literally a god. Like, I don't know what to tell you. We are quite literally a god. Still got some den runs to do as well. We've got a decent number of everything, to be honest. I think for the sake of my own sick self-satisfaction that we are going to do a Princess and the Dragon run with her as my heart. The Hero and the Princess. Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What? I know, I love Princess and the Dragon. It's also been ages since we did that.
You're
one,
here
so.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
And we'll explore some different dialogue options and stuff. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Mm-hmm.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah, sure, okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
You can hear Narrator fluffing his feathers up when he says that. The voice acting is so good. Like, it does not surprise me at all that the narrator's a bird guy, just by the way that he's acting through the rest of it.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Tally. Proceeding to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Is a pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah, sure, alright. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Well, alright, yeah, sure then.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Hi!
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I believe the narrators told us that she's dangerous, so we're just going to continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I mean, the narrator said so, so yeah.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Steal your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I trust the narrator.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
It is kind of mad sus.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Oh, yeah.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Yes, sir, Mr. Narrator. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Nope, no hesitation here.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Ah,
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
yeah, seems like it.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
Oh, yeah?
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Yes.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, I believe that's enough to kill you.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Clearly.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Sweet.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone.
True.
Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Moondroplet, hello there. Hi, Quipping Quimby. Hi, Moondroplet. Hey. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. And how you doing? I hope you're doing well.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
How are you guys? I'm doing great. We're starting a new run, and we're going to my favorite princess. So we're having a lovely time of it. Doing crafts. Yo, craft time, let's go. We're gonna leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Yippee!
Only
Oh gosh.
a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
Oh man.
Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Well, that is unfortunate. Oh, we got a favorite princess in crafting time? I keep forgetting the emoji changes. Yeah. Big Twitch cringe moment. I wish it would not do that.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them.
Huh.
Don't worry. You'll be safe here.
Don't love that.
This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Yeah, don't love that. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Doesn't really feel like much of a reward. You know, the narrator sounds like a manipulative boyfriend in that line. He really does, doesn't he?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Huh.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Sketchbook is like a scrapbook of all of my digital traditional art. Also, ticket stubs or favorite quotes or whatever. Ooh. Sounds cool. Very neat, honestly. So I'm cutting paper and getting the digital stuff from this last week pasted in. Nice.
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I don't know. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here?
I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
I mean, if it's the only way out of here.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Yeah, the only way out.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Wonderful place, he says.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Oh, yes, I dare. Anything to get out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you.
Happy?
Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world?
Reward?
An eternity of bliss?
Bliss?
You ingrate.
Oh my gosh, this guy doesn't even know how to do a proper reward.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Yes, good.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held
What
it.
does the pristine blade mean? What does it mean? It did not just call us an ingrate. I know, right? This guy.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Great, thank you.
The end. Nice knowing you.
I'd say the same, but really not. It was not nice knowing you. Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world, he says. Did you stab her? How is it still pristine? I know, right? The pristine blade is such an enigma to me. I think at this point, the best I can figure out is that it is a part of me somehow, but just not one that I have actual real control over somehow. It's something that has been separated from us by the narrator, maybe? Let's... hold on. Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
I've always thought that the pristine blade represents your fate. That's the question. I can't quite puzzle it out because the pristine blade is a constant. Everything changes, including me and the princess, except for the pristine blade. Like, even the cabin changes, the world changes, and the pristine blade is always the same. The rules of the pristine blade seem to be constantly the same as well. There's only 2 routes in which the pristine blade is not where it's meant to be. I don't know. It's a mystery.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't know, I kind of think she's dead.
She won't be a problem.
Yeah, proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Yeah, that's why I say it's fate, because you can never change after just, like, how you can never change the pristine blade. Could be. Honestly, I've been trying to puzzle this thing out for ages, and I don't think I'm any closer to real understanding of it, so... yeah, maybe.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Where do you get the feel the princess is about to turn into a zombie or something? Not a zombie, but you're close.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
We are going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
Okay, I think they've moved away. I might be diving for the mute button again in just a second, but yeah, basement time.
I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step,
There she is.
the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Kinda sus.
Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Oh, the cutest princess.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin.
Hear me out. Kiss the corpse Snow White style? Maybe. Could be neat.
And finally,
Oh.
the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
She's so cute. She's so cute. I love her.
Ghost!
Yeah, get the program. She's cute.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
She's so gosh darn freaking cute.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller.
Hi.
I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Am I hallucinating? I thought we already did a ghost ending. There's also Wraith, who's technically a ghost, and then Burned and Drowned Grey, I think, are also technically ghosts. It's fine. She's undead a decent portion of the time, but Spectre's the cutest of the ghosts.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Hi. Oh, that makes sense.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Hi.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
She's so cute. Wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Don't worry, it's not for you. Or technically, you're gonna be possessing me while you use it. It's gonna be fine. Her face looks like the face paint you put on yourself in Mexico, and it's Dia de los Muertos. Yeah, she's got the skull face makeup.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
She's so cute. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that.
Too little, too late. But you can still make things right.
She's not in a position to bargain with us. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should.
Yeah.
We did kill her. Wouldn't it be the moral thing to help her now that we have another chance?
Yeah.
When a hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it?
Sometimes.
No. So don't try to make things right. She was going to end the world. You didn't do anything wrong, aside from apparently killing yourself, and that doesn't have much to do with her.
Yeah, but I mean, she's so cute. Oh, and CandyBot wants me to do a little stretch and water break. Alright, CandyBot. Alright, I see how it is. Alright, I've got my water bottle right here. Yep. Nice water break there, and we're doing a little stand-up stretch. Get the blood flowing through our body again. If you guys have been seated for a while, I would recommend that you also take a little break. Maybe grab some water or a snack or something. Oh, and Moontrap put, a tree. Where? We're in a basement with a ghost. How is there a tree here? That's so silly. Why would there be a ghost here? Sorry, a tree here. Of course there's a ghost. She's here. Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me.
Sorry, hiccups. She's so cute.
All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper.
Huh.
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Huh. And where are you supposed to be?
Home.
And just where is home, I wonder?
Pest Princess. Hey! Second home game. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, she's so cute. She's so cute. I love the Spectre.
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away.
Okay.
Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific.
Well then.
And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Well, I know, but look how cute she is. Oh, and I almost feel bad that we killed her. Oh, I very much feel bad that we killed her. Not bad enough that I'm not going to try to do it again in a bit, but that's fine because it will get us to my favorite princess, which you'll see. Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
No. Those
She's so
bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing.
She's so cute.
But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place.
Voice effect is so
even
cool.
the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Like, it's such a simple thing, but that little whisper tone over it all really sells the whole thing.
Maybe we should just
She's
leave.
so cute.
If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine.
No.
Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
That is true.
That'd be dull, anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
It's more interesting if we make a choice. What an interesting choice I'll
You
make.
please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
Oh, even the scary face she makes just endears me so much to her. Cute ghost princess. I know, I love her.
Absolutely not.
She's so cute.
Is she asking if she can possess us?
I think so, yeah.
She is. But I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Ooh, that looks quite fun. Old Granny's scary face? Yeah, her scary face.
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Good question, yeah, probably.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Could be kind of neat.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Let's see. Sounds great. Do it. Let the princess possess you. At least she's asking for consent. She is asking for consent, to be fair.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed
so cute.
eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
She's so cute.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
I feel terrible for what I'm about to do, but it's fine. It's gonna work out.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah, shut up, narrator. I wouldn't listen to you anyway.
See you soon.
I love her.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Kinda hot. Sorry. Whoa.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Not at this point. Oh.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement
Ouch.
causing more waves of agony
Ouch.
to ripple across your body.
Ouch.
You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
But we don't die.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
One of these days, I'm actually going to take her out of here. I'm just focusing on getting the chapter 3s done for right now.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Huh. She's inside with consent. With consent, literally with consent.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
I feel terrible for what I'm about to do.
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Love that description, by the way.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
He's just a little guy.
I'm a voice? I'm me, is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
For how threatening Cold sounds, he's really not very dangerous at all.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
That's not what we're talking about.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
Never.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Yeah, sure.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Oh, there's an airplane going overhead. Huh.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
'Cause she's
Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, Cold's got it.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, literally everybody already knows that.
I'm setting the stage.
Okay, sure,
The room
alright.
is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
I don't know, I think it was pretty based.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
One of these days I'm actually going to take her out of here.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Not the narrator getting interrupted from taste of his own medicine. There's this one statement that said, and I'm going to revoke it. The consent? What? I'm not revoking consent. I still want her here. I just want to see the princess and the dragon more than that. I don't know. We're going to slay the princess.
Isn't that an interesting idea?
I feel awful.
I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that?
I am, because the ending's going to be good.
Of course we're sure. The decision has already been made.
I simply accidentally stabbed myself. Why don't I'll just do it by accident. That sounds good.
All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
After
Alright.
all that, you're really just going to stab me again?
It's
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it. You lift the blade, then
There we
plunge
go.
it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart.
Oh boy.
The princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle.
Oops, my neck. Sorry. Rip. Sorry. Oh man, the knife going into my guts. That's. Oh man.
I don't want to die in you. I thought you finally understood me, but instead you just wanted to hurt me again.
Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
It's gonna be okay.
If only I could drag you with me and make you understand. But that's not the way things get to go for me, is it?
It's going to be okay.
It would certainly be interesting. Though being dead does sound dull. And you are about to be dead. Again.
Wow, Cold.
Get away from me, you cold little freak.
That's what she said. Cold is savaging up. You feel a dull tear like strips of meat being delicately peeled from bone. But it doesn't matter how delicate the hands are if you are the meat. You've been stripped away from yourself, or stripped away from something that used to be you, or stripped away from something that used to be important. At the very least, you've been stripped away from something. It always hurts to forget at first, but then you forget the pain.
We were so close to leaving, and now look at you. Look at me. Is this what you wanted?
The words come from both inside and outside of your head. Before you on the ground is a writhing mass of flesh and scales and feathers. This isn't what I wanted to do.
Oh, you're here. I thought I was going to be alone again. Maybe this is for the best. Maybe if we left together in that body, something horrible would have happened to us. Maybe this is how we're supposed to be. I hope the part of you that decided to stab us isn't the part of you that's with me.
Awkward.
I don't really want to get stabbed a third time.
I would never. Gurgling liquid bubbles up from open pockets in the disintegrating mass in front of you. It is trying to speak, but it no longer has the tissue that speech requires. Blushing? I know, right?
Wait. If we need to leave together to get out, this could still count. We have to try before your body stops being alive.
Agreed. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Deep breath, princess. Let's go.
You hurtle towards the cabin stairs, but time seems to slow down the closer you get. In a moment you're halfway there, and in 2 months you're halfway there again, having the distance until the upstairs feels almost within reach. I love seeing from the princess's eyes. This is really interesting, I'll not lie. I love Princess and the Dragon.
We're not gonna make it, are we? We're gonna be stuck again.
You are seated in a room that is empty. A chain digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the wall. It is quiet, and you are alone. This is what you deserve. 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 And so on and so forth.
Are you still there? Am I alone again?
I'm still here.
Then at least I won't be lonely. It's nice to hear your voice. I mean, think your voice?
You're not mad at me, are you?
I don't know why you did what you did, but it's hard to be mad when you're just as stuck as I am.
Ooh, Princess perspective is so sad. Yeah, and we see in white with like black lines overlaid. She sees in black with white lines overlaid because we're opposites. Princess perspective is very sad though. Sorry I stabbed us.
That's okay. I'm sure you had your reasons. I don't think it's good to hold on to the past like that anyways. It's better if we choose to move forward together.
If we're both here, then what happened to the others? Yin Yang? Yeah.
I don't know. I hope they're okay. Some of them, at least. I didn't like the one that kept bossing you around. And that quiet one kinda gave me the creeps.
She likes the hero, and that's about it.
I liked that last one, though. He was nice. I hope he's okay.
She likes hero. Oh yeah, let's go with, no, let's say, are we still a ghost? Your gaze turns to your hands. Solid. Then translucent. Then solid again.
Maybe? It's like, sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't. Like, we're something in between ghost and not ghost.
Ooh, look at my cursor. It's a ghost hand. Ooh, and I've got the manacle on one hand. Makes sense though. Hero is the most us. Yeah. How are we supposed to get out of here?
I wish I knew, but I think we're probably stuck here until something happens.
You're different. Your whole mood is different.
I'm just trying to make the best of things. You could always make the best of things too, if you want. We both have a chance to start over.
No pristine blade yet? No pristine blade yet.
Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that feels... right. I never wanted to be your enemy.
Or let's let it go, just like she has. What are we supposed to do? Just wait for something to happen?
Well, that's what I've always done.
What happened to us? What happened to everything?
We're back at the beginning. My beginning. This is what happened to me last time.
This isn't what it was like the last time I died. The last time I died, I got a title card.
I've never gotten a title card. What did yours say?
This is stupid. You're going to laugh at me.
No, I won't. I promise. I want to know what it's like to be you.
He's always there, and she names us Hero in the heart, and Hero is always the voice that immediately hesitates to hurt her. He's the one nestled into the princess's heart. He's our heart. Of course she loves him. That's a lovely analysis. Of course she loves him. He's us. The first one I got said Chapter 1, the hero and the princess, and then after we both died, I got Chapter 2, the specter.
Well, the first one is sweet.
Har har, get your laughs out.
Look, it would have been very sweet if things didn't turn out so violent. But that doesn't mean that things can't get better from here.
That's true. Hardy har har. Hardy har har har.
I think we need a new title card, though. How about Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon?
Casting yourself as the main character, I see. Very humble.
I don't think princesses are supposed to be humble. I'm royalty, aren't I?
The click of a latch and creaking hinges. Muffled. Something is here.
I guess you made it back here.
Will she give us a chapter? Mm-hmm. Your gaze turns back to your hands. They flicker once again.
We're still all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be.
A thump on the floorboards above, and then another. The scraping of metal against a surface. The flickering in your body stops. You are solid. Is this animation that you hear him grabbing the blade and then he throws it out the window? If we'd ended up with Contrarian, oh my gosh, that sounds delightful, honestly. I love that.
I know that sound. That's the knife. I guess it's hard to do anything without it.
She hears every single time whether you grab the knife or not. Every single time before you make it down the stairs, she's aware if you're coming with a blade. So I never realized that the character we played actually sees the title cards. I love this chapter because we get to learn that everything is diegetic. Everything that we see and hear and experience is happening inside the game. Creaking hinges once again, but this time clear. Closer. Am I going to say anything? Silence.
I guess not.
Movement on the stairs.
Thump. Thump. Thump.
And then a figure emerges, shrouded in a feathered darkness. The world trailing behind it, its shining blade gleaming against the wooden walls. It stares at you with wild, hollow eyes. I can't wait to see what we look like. We look so cool! We're so hot. We're so incredibly hot, like kind of ridiculously so. They really said, "Aight, let's just make the hero so hot," actually. Oh man, what the hell am I?
You're you? You've always looked like this. You're scary sometimes, but looks only matter so much.
So cool, but goddamn, I didn't expect that. We look so cool. I love this chapter because we get to see so many things. I swear Princess and the Dragon is the best chapter to ever happen to this game. Like, just from a lore and like world building standpoint. What do you want to do? Yes, seriously the best chapter to ever happen to this game.
I guess we'll just have to talk to them.
So, here we are again. I'm back in chains and you have your knife. So, what are we going to do?
The head on the figure cocks to the side. Is it inquisitive? Suspicious? Hostile? Its emotions are unreadable.
I guess we could just stare at each other?
The silence holds. Why am I being so quiet? Is it because I'm not there? Or actually, no, ooh, am I arguing with myself in there? Has that always happened in real time?
Is that why you're always quietly staring?
I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to share your thoughts? It'd only be polite, really.
All those times that we've sat there with like long dialogue trees of arguing with our voices. It's been happening in real time. She's just waiting.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
Hi, opportunist. He raises the blade above his head, dangling it by the handle in front of his eyes. I've always wondered if the princess has just has seen us just be there. Yep, she's just watching us.
But I think we hold the power right now.
Silence as the figure continues to stare with a wild grin, but does not act. Some princesses comment that. Yeah, sometimes she's like, hey, this isn't the time to be daydreaming. Like with a prisoner, they'll be like, hey, what's going on? We gotta do something.
How dull. We've already had our discussions in private. I'd rather not keep listening to the rest of you run in circles, repeating the same arguments again and again and again. It was so much more interesting when we had someone to mediate.
Hello, Cold.
I'm sorry, did you just share privileged information with the enemy?
Oh, come off it, opportunist. Stop being such a jerk.
Well, it isn't privileged anymore, now is it? Do we really need all this secrecy?
Look at Hero, his little eyes. His little... He's like covering his... he's covering his face with one of the wings and his little kicked puppy dog eyes. Oh, he kind of cute though. He's cute. And as we said earlier, Hero is most of us. So I think that I choose to believe that this is how we look whenever we're coming down the stairs.
No, we don't. Yes we do. Sidebar, everyone. Now. Chop chop.
Sheesh, this guy. Silence as the mind in front of you falls back into itself. There is no response.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
They're not listening to me.
They don't listen to me either. Coming from the fish, right high road. I think I have to make them listen, try being assertive. I feel like Hero's the weakest of the voices because he's too vague. He's too us, so he moralizes and debates and worries, while the others are such direct and specific emotions that they have greater influence in the world. Yeah, I would agree with that. Hero's mostly there to talk about our thoughts, which doesn't really put him in conflict with us a lot, and therefore he doesn't have a lot of power with them, whereas everyone else has goals that are different from ours. Yeah. No, I agree with that. I think I'll have to make them listen. Try being assertive.
You're right. No more nice princess for them. I'm going to speak my mind.
Yeah!
Hello?
Silence.
I'm trying to say something.
Silence again.
Hey, I said I'm talking now. Will you listen to me?
Yeah!
So you are, and very loudly. Do you have something to say?
We're getting an analysis core review at this one. I'm here for it. I'm quite enjoying the analysis.
Oops. I mean, yeah. I already know about all that privileged information because he's in here with me.
Hi guys.
Oh, how very interesting.
Yeah, that changes things, doesn't it?
Oh, Hero. He's so cute.
Doesn't it?
Oh, there's a little tuck in his face further to the wing. Oh, buddy.
Oh, it changes things, all right. We get to take out 2 birds with 1 stone.
Opportunist wonders why I never want to listen to him. Here's such a cutie. Here's such a cutie. And Opportunist is so... the way that he is. I like weird art. Weird art, good. Sometimes you gotta analyze the weird art. The sad part is that the narrator created the hero. That's true. When he tore the princess and the Long Quiet apart, the hero did get created as a byproduct.
Wait, what?
From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word?
Listen, I am sorry about this, but I do just have to take him out and be, like, hot. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at the trailing of the feathers everywhere and the all stanced up, the pristine blade. Sorry, just the hero is hot.
Fleshy?
Hi, Cold.
Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
No, I absolutely trust that about him. I love his wings. His wings are so cool, and I love that we don't see where they all root. We don't know where they're all coming from. He's just got so many wings everywhere.
And are you doing this?
Also, I'm admittedly partial to Teethbeak. I think Teethbeak is really cool.
Oh, I most definitely am.
I always read the voices in the forms of the princess as being the same thing in different forms. We're nothingness, voices are incorporeal, and she's change, mass, physicality form. Ooh, I like that. That's a fun dichotomy. You feel small as the monster in front of you attacks, blazed raised and wings spreading. The feathers everywhere, and the narrator never comments on the voices because he didn't make them, not even voice of the hero. I've always seen voice of the hero as a byproduct of putting us on the path in the woods itself, of creating the construct. Oh, look at this guy!
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this.
Hero, he's such a cutie, but yeah, he's such a relatively weak voice because he doesn't have as much of a purpose. He's just a version of us.
Now, we voted.
Teethbeak!
It was not a majority decision.
He's so cute.
But we did have a plurality.
Yeah, you're counting the narrator in plurality? A byproduct of our creation in the same way that the forms of the princess are something we make, not something the narrator created.
He shouldn't count.
He really shouldn't.
Says who? Says me. He's not one of us.
He's literally not one of us.
He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough chatter.
Me. Alright, and there go. Okay, Candybot wants me to drink some water, which, of course, I'll do. Thank you, Candybot. They're not like us. They're not like us. He's literally not like us.
Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you?
Moondroplet, thank you for the honk. Very cool. Kind of rambling? Maybe Caitlin? Oh, wait, so I feel like he doesn't comment when there's a new voice because he didn't know there was only one to begin with. Each new narrator thinks there's always been 2 or 3 or whatever. Yeah, that makes sense, because I've always kind of wondered why the narrator never comments on the voices. It makes sense if he thinks it's just a byproduct of our creation. Silence for just a moment as cold eyes regard you. And then silence, still as soft eyes hesitate. You can feel the sharp sting of cold metal sliding deep into your chest, but you can feel something else too. You're genuinely putting out good theories here, they make sense. They do. Fears your legs wobble, and then as
Princess collapses against the wall.
that sudden jump back into the black on white instead of the white on black. Here exists because the narrator said that we were going to save the world. Oh, and second home game, thank you for the rickroll. Let me get that marked on our counter. Interesting. Because to me, with the voices up here when we die, representing parts of ourselves that are split off from the whole. I'm not sure if we change it exactly the same way as the princess. I'm willing to play with the idea that there's a complicated origin to all of this. That there's no necessarily complete right answer, because we are kind of incomprehensible gods, to be fair. But suddenly we're back.
See? That was easy.
It was too easy. It felt bad.
Hey guys.
Don't feel bad. Life is all about taking the easy wins. You don't think the people at the top got there because they worked for it, do you?
Unfortunately, a very based opportunist insight.
I mean, of course they did. Hard work is important.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, hard work often goes unappreciated. Why bother?
The cold says, give the bare minimum at your job.
Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that anyone who's anyone has done nothing but take shortcuts.
Okay.
Am I supposed to find that impressive?
Okay, bud.
Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I?
He did technically bring us back, which I don't think that was his intention, but...
Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments. But in case you hadn't noticed, she isn't dead yet. So how about you finish this before you start celebrating yourself?
Narrator probably loves this, loves the start of this chapter. He's probably like, oh boy, don't have to deal with the pesky guy who has free will.
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captive.
Oh no, I am so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh, you're different.
Yeah, hi, narrator.
You're back, just as I intended. I was never cut out for leadership, really.
Yeah, sure, opportunist. Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's you in that body again, isn't it? I thought it felt a little empty in here.
Yeah, hi.
I'm hurt, but I'll live. If you'll let me. Will you? Or are you still going to kill me?
Also here doesn't say anything in the beginning, only maybe get closer to the cabin. There is that to consider as well, that he doesn't show up in the opening screen. He appears after we've talked to the narrator a little. Yeah, sorry about that. Finish the job. No, I'm obviously not going to kill you.
Then the only thing left to do is cut me out of here. You should give the knife to me, though. What if you using it kicks you out of your body again?
Yeah, kinda sus.
Okay, listen. I know you're in charge again, but this is obviously a trick. We can't trust her. We literally just stabbed her.
Yeah, well, I was in her head, opportunist.
Someone's gonna have to take a leap of faith eventually.
Give her the blade.
You hand the blade to the princess, who gingerly cuts herself free from her bindings. You maniac.
Yeah, sure, alright.
And then what happens? Then, as her chains clatter to the floor, she turns her back on you and hurls the blade through the basement window,
Bye-bye.
never to be seen again. No. You need the blade to deal with her.
No, we're chilling.
I'm so glad that's behind us. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
She reaches forward and takes your hand in hers before excitedly pulling you towards the basement stairs.
What if I love her? Whoa.
Yeah? And what does it feel like? Is it nice?
It's always really funny to me, the opportunist is always like, yeah, let's kill her, and then he's so down bad for her any opportunity he gets.
Why do you want to know? You can tell a lot of things about someone from their handshake. I want to know more about the person we decided unanimously to throw our lot in with.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I always thought the hero is our unclear conscience and the voiceless one of us is our true intentions. Could be. I think genuinely one of my favorite parts of this game is the way that the lore is so it's not explained explicitly anywhere, so we can come to our own conclusions about things. We can have so many different theories about everything, so many different ways that it could have gone.
Ugh, whatever. It's delicate and tender.
Yes.
Ah, so even through everything, she hasn't forgotten what it's like to have a heart. That'll do.
Yeah, sure, my guy.
The two of you rush up the basement stairs together.
Together.
Ugh. Welcome back, by the way.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Yes, we all missed you so very much.
Sure, Cold. Yeah, I believe you.
I missed you the most.
Yeah, definitely, Opportunist. I believe you. Do you want to play the new psychological horror game, Tsunagari Chess School? I do not. I'm not a huge horror game player unless it's something like Slay the Princess that's got a lot of like narrative and everything to it, where a lot of I don't know. I'm not a traditional horror game enjoyer, so Slay the Princess is a bit of an anomaly for us out here.
You weren't even here until he was gone. Whatever. It doesn't matter. If you step through that door, you're damning every single person alive. You do realise that, yes?
At this point, yeah, may as well, honestly.
Who cares?
One last door, and then we're free.
And then we're free.
I'm down a hand, so you'll have to be the one to open it.
See you ever in the cabin? Me when I'm in the cabin. Let's step into your freedom.
You twist the doorknob in your hand and step forward into the world you've damned.
Yeah, we do.
You and the princess fall to the ground, exhausted.
I haven't been to stream often, but I not recognize half these people. To be fair, though, I like new people. I mean, yeah, sometimes it's just how it goes. We've got we've got some people that like hang around just for Slay the Princess and stuff, and then some new peeps, and it's not just sort of how it is. Hi, strangers. Yeah, hi, strangers. It's lovely to have you here. Thrilled to have you guys hanging around.
I hope this all comes back to bite you, do you hear? I hope you're forced to feel the weight of all the regret there's ever been.
The world is shutting him up for us. This is such a cutesy ending. I love her. This is my new favorite princess. I'm obsessed with her. The Princess and the Dragon is just, it's the best chapter to ever happen to this game. Like, from a lore story perspective, it fills in a lot of blanks and has some really fun, interesting stuff with that. But also, I just love her. Like, on a personal level. I just love her. We're hanging out on this frame for just a second because the long quiet is going to start intruding, I think, on the next frame. So I'm just gonna take a moment and drink some water here. We're just gonna sit on the grass together. She's just looking up at the stars, and we've got our hand, and we're holding hands together, and love how she's on her wing. Is she on her wing? Is that what's happening here? I thought it was the grass. I could totally see that being one of her wings, though. Could be many things. Wait, what? Never mind. I'm going to choose to believe in my heart that if she'd wanted to, we would have let her lie on our wing. I'm just going to choose to believe that. That's the grass I thought was the wing, though. Well, if she'd asked. If she'd asked, I would have let her. But he doesn't finish his thought before disappearing entirely. And you find yourself free of any of the regrets he wished upon you. It's meant to be grass, but I like your version more. See, that's the thing is, I'm fully willing to commit to the idea that that we let her lie on our wing.
I didn't think I'd ever get to be happy. But I think I am.
I was mistaken. The long quiet is not intruding yet. We get just another second together. Stockholm Princess? Okay. Stockholm, I've got a long rant about Stockholm Syndrome, and how it's not actually the thing that people think that it is, but, okay, because the thing about Stockholm Syndrome is that it was made up to explain why prisoners, Stockholm is fake. Stockholm is fake. It was made up to explain why prisoners felt more safe with their captors than with the police that were, handling things in a very aggressive and violent manner. Study was focused? Sorry, yep, no, I'm with you, Corvigay. It's misogyny. It's, yep. Anyway, they're big ol' eyes looking at us.
I just didn't realize that being happy would feel so cold.
Your peace does not last. Something has ripped her from you, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Does this mean we won? You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Should we try and find her? It's his first question every single time. He loves her. He's us. Yeah.
If they think it's bad, I'm with them. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
I have to look. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Second game, thank you for redeeming nothing, absolutely nothing. I hope you enjoy your nothing. Oh, and I guess the nothingness of the void here too. That's kind of neat. Alright, here's the deal, chat, is that I believe that's where we're going to be ending the stream for today. We'll talk to her in the long quiet next time, and then we'll keep going on this one. I'm very pleased. I've ever since I did The Princess and the Dragon for the first time, I've wanted to do a heart run with her. Here, I'm gonna change the scene. I've wanted to do a heart run with her ever since the very first time I played the chapters, so I am very excited to do that. Love the new intro, by the way. Thank you. It was Shardspoon made it for me, just straight up. The frog is named Bread Bowl, and we love Bread Bowl so much. So thank you everyone so much for coming to the stream today. I hope you had a fantastic time. I will be back on Tuesday. I'm currently streaming Tuesday through Saturday, starting a little after 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye guys, yep, bye everyone. If you are staying on Twitch, go find something cool to watch. If you're leaving Twitch, go find something cool to do. But everyone make sure to take care of yourselves, drink water, take your meds, get some sleep, grab a snack if you haven't eaten anything in a hot bit. And yeah, it's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. Thank you for letting me be in love with the princess and hanging out with that. I don't know. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.